12th time all season they are whole. Nobody is out, and Beverly already with a steal. Patrick Beverly, who's been bothered by a calf strain in the starting lineup, including 3 and 5 in the bubble. And another steal. This time Morris knocks it away, throws it up, and Zubac throws it down. Paul George has been terrific in the games that he's played so far down here in Orlando, shooting the ball extremely well. That continues on a perfect three-pointer for George, who's been red hot. Down low, Morris with his second steal. Leonard has Kleba back on him, and a quick 10-0 run.
Because when Trez gets back into the rotation, whether it's tonight as Paul George knocks down another shot, what he brings is energy and effort.
All the coaches have talked about being so vocal on the bench. Doncic floats it up and in. Seth Curry's also in the game. Porzingis sets and hits. Porzingis' shooting has been just excellent here in the restart. Rough beginning. We're only down by 5. They trailed by 16 at one point.
Paul George.
To check back in. That's a welcome sight for the Clippers and their fans. Porzingis off the dribble, count it, and one. How about that handle for a 7-3 guy?
Porzingis rests, but defensively, that's where his challenge is.
Doncic to Curry, good wide open look, and Seth Curry off the bench knocks down another. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. And after that horrendous start by the Mavericks, they have put it together. Kawhi Leonard now with 9 first quarter points. Doncic went back to the locker room with a hurt ankle, and now they're up by 1. Doncic nails the three-pointer. 2 for 2 off the bench. He only had 5 3-pointers all season, 5 for 20 as George throws that one in. They signed him back in February after Charlotte waived him his first 7.5 years with Charlotte. Doncic again gets inside, trying to draw some contact. He thought he got hit as well. That one goes. JaMychal Green now on Doncic. Kicks it out, finds Seth Curry. That's good. Curry with another three-pointer. He's 3 for 3. Of 10 from the field, he dominated. Leonard, elbow jumper is good. Zubac has had a nice impact since he's re-entered the game. Leonard rattles that one home. He's got 14. In what has been a wild first half.
And again, they said it with Porzingis. I would have said it with Kleba with Zubac having to guard him.
Paul George hesitated, now gets inside, goes right at Porzingis. Tough shot from Paul George. Right now it's a 4-point Dallas advantage. Under 4.5 remaining second quarter. Game 1, best of 7 in the opening round as Kawhi Leonard. Doncic kicks it out. Hardaway for 3. They're 10 of 17 from downtown. Lou Williams trying to draw some contact. As is Morris, steps in, knocks down a 2. Morris with 12 points. Hardaway, contested 3, knocks it down. Tim Hardaway with his 3rd three-pointer.
Fair space to get the 3.
Doncic sees an opening, drives inside. The way he just kind of holds on to the ball, takes some contact, and banks it home. It's really a big part of him turning it around to getting comfortable, because he didn't feel quite comfortable when he first started the season. Lou Williams, a three-pointer.
True, all the time, blaming the receiver instead of saying that was a poorly thrown pass.
Doncic puts it in over Zubac, who is right on top of him.
The same play, Porzingis set the screen.
Carrying violation.
Some extra words after the play. Morris and Doncic. Porzingis getting in the way, and there's some shoves. Patrick Beverly getting involved.
Double technical fouls. Porzingis and Morris. That's Porzingis' second. He's been ejected.
Marcus Morris drives on Hardaway. Looking to post up. He's got the size advantage there, and Morris now with 14. He's played well. Morris feeling it right now. Zubac keeping it alive, gathers, goes up and throws it down.
Yep.
Doncic for 3 as the shot clock expires.
But the problem is he's only going to get better as a three-point shooter, and you can forget about defending him.
Leonard falling away, rattles it home.
Leonard.
Little backdoor, Leonard kicks it out. Paul George for three. Hardaway goes back up top. Doncic sidestep, lays it up and in. Beautiful Euro step from Doncic. Just gets him to where he wants to go. Lou Williams got hit, and that rattles in. Williams with a chance for a three-point play. Good defense from Trey Burke. Harrell just bullies his way in and banks it home. Montrezl Harrell with his first field goal. With George, Green, Jackson, and Harrell. Oh, sweet move there from Paul George. He now has 20 to lead the Clippers in scoring. The runner along the baseline. Nice move there. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets a good look. Nails another three. That's his fourth three-pointer. And the game is tied again. Pass inside. Montrezl Harrell with the finish. On a gorgeous feed from Paul George.
You think about it, they signed him off the scrap heap.
In July 1st.
Right, and
George
Paul
gets
George is right there at the rim.
George drills it. Plays catch with Kleba. Shot clock at 8. Doncic drives on Morris. Finds Curry. Curry gets a good look. Line drive, drills it.
Sucked off a great shooter by Curry, and then Curry gets a wide open look as Leonard answers with a beautiful left-hand finish.
And they're seeing it firsthand, but Doncic, despite having all those turnovers, showing what he's made of in a tough situation as Leonard drives and finishes.
Think about it. Paul George got it going. Kawhi Leonard inserted into the game the last two possessions. Is like, take a break. I got you.
Doncic has it going again. Leonard fakes, gets past Doncic. Nice feed inside. Patrick Beverly banks it home.
Beverly.
Rebounder. Leonard drives, well defended, and still knocks it down. Kleba was right with him. Burke kind of hurt his leg coming out of there, limping. Doncic drives, goes right at Morris. Pass inside, beautiful feed, layup is good. Up top to Paul George. Finney-Smith in pursuit. George kicks it out in the corner. Beverly tries another three. That one's good. Patrick Beverly from downtown.
That time Paul George made the play. That's a great look for Beverly.
Doncic spins inside, flips it up and in. Able to retain as we hit 2 minutes remaining, a 4-point Clipper lead.
Those last two transition plays were killers for Dallas as Morris knocks in a three.
Doncic fakes, leans in, bang shot is good. 38 points for Doncic. George guarding Doncic. Now Morris switches up. Doncic fakes the pullback, now goes inside, flips it up. Shot won't go. Rebound, save. Nearly deflected. Oh, Curry got it. Shot clock at 6. George, step back three. Bang! Paul George from downtown, and the Clippers take an 8-point lead.
Gives them an opportunity to switch pretty much everything.
Doncic drives on Jackson, gets inside, lays it in easily.
Got a good skill set and a terrific competitive spirit about him.
Mavericks still alive. Doncic drives, gets inside, lays it up and in. It's a 4-point game with 27.8 remaining. Inbound quickly to Leonard, who's fouled right away by Hardaway. And it's a pair there.
And prepare themselves for game 2.
Tim Hardaway misses, and that'll do it. The LA Clippers take game 1 here in this best-of-7 opening round.
And we are ready to play ball here tonight. Scott Foster will put it in the air. He's our crew chief. Leave it to Zubac and Porzingis, and Dallas will have the first possession. And right off the bat, Chris,
is the help come in and draw because these players are so unselfish.
oh, Porzingis A free run to the rim, and he hammers it home. Great start for the Mavericks here tonight. Much different story here in game 2. Doncic, another.
And the refs don't make bad calls now. Don't flip me over like that. I'm just saying. Everybody's an actor out there.
Lou Williams in the game for the first run, and another triple is down for Dallas. And it's off to a great start here tonight. Let's see if the Clippers have an answer. Kawhi Leonard, there's a good answer, Chris. Great to have you with us tonight on a Wednesday night from the Orlando bubble. Kawhi goes strong, finishes over Porzingis. Dallas has answered with a 9-2 run. Shamet, deadly three-point shooter, closed out quickly. Here's Williams now. Three-pointer's good. Seth Curry all over him. Leonard, three-pointer is up and good. Kawhi Leonard buries a three. He's been in the fire for a long time. Turning pro as a teenager, 16. He's playing in these big games as Boban on a setup from Kleba.
He could not touch a ball for weeks and still come out and be a professional scorer with his jump shot touch.
Lou Williams, and he's bumped. Dallas not been able to survive the first round since in 4 tries. And they draw the tough Clippers in this. DeLon Wright, first minutes of the game for him. Trying to work with Boban, and a mismatch inside into the hands of Curry. Doncic on the drive. Boy, he can take so much contact. That big frame at 6'7". For the Clippers, just 38.5% to start the game. They're just 2 for 8 from behind the arc. Luka Doncic answers with a 3 on the other end. Chance to add to the run. The Mavericks on a 9-0 run right now. Doncic inside. Boban. A couple of shifty moves. Half in game 1. Had a lead in the third quarter. They let get away. Boban. What a setup by Doncic. Boban is roaming free in the paint right now.
This is when Reggie Jackson really can help you. Speeding up the pace, getting a little energy going in this offense.
Right on cue, Reggie Jackson. Give Doc Rivers a lot of credit as well. A guy who's got a title in his belt. As Finney Smith buries a 3 out of the timeout. Dallas adds to their lead.
All of you players, I know you're excited. I'm getting texts from all you players talking about the Clippers this year. And just wait, we'll see. But they got to earn it right now. Dallas giving it to them. And
they're up 11. Clippers with the ball. 5.5 to go. Reggie Jackson squares up the 3. He's got another one. Reggie Jackson. Clippers on a 12-3 run. See if the Mavericks have an answer. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Ooh, long 3. Porzingis rattles one home from Dame Lange. Pre-game warm-ups take about 10-12 shots from that exact spot. Morris, a flurry of moves, scores over Doncic for the first time, and that leadership comes in handy. You're not dealing with the hostile environments, as you pointed out, as Jackson. 16, 6, and 7 for Luka in this first half. There's a good look, and Zubac with a two-handed jam.
talking to Doc Rivers before the game, he said that Reggie Jackson was probably the only true point guard on this team. When you look at Pat Beverly, more like a defender, 4 scores over 18, having a deep bench, having a championship coach, a couple on the side, including a couple on the side over there, including Ty Lue, is the fact that they have a heart for defense.
To you by Rocket Mortgage, and we are underway in this second half. And first possession with the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard taking it inside, scores against Maxi Kleber. In the standings when they arrived to the bubble, they had a legitimate chance just a game and a half back to get to the 6th spot, maybe even the 5 spot. And Porzingis with the board. In transition come the Mavericks. Up top, Kleber! Hardaway Jr. set him up. Kleber hammers it home. A little late there by Kleber and almost lost it. Ends up in the hands of Porzingis. George didn't give up on the play. Hardaway, couple of dribbles and a pop from 3-point range. Dallas loses one of their best defenders with 4 fouls. Finney Smith is out. Kawhi Leonard for 3. An answer by Kawhi. Another chance here for the Clippers. George for 3. Got it. Over Porzingis. Beverly missed 21 games during the regular season. And Kawhi strong to the basket. Had some traffic, but one he should have made. In the corner, Morris wide open with a triple.
2 for $1. He's not going to miss that twice in a row. Porzingis with a great help side D. He's been all over the floor tonight.
Burke kicks it. Curry Got it. He is a great three-point shooter.
The scouting report, he stayed vertical, didn't allow Lou to get the ball. Foul, out of bounds.
Curry again, always feeling it now. Beautiful rotation. I've seen Curry conference finals. Morris got Curry on him, count it, and one for Morris. Curry will get it started this time, working with Porzingis. Curry, and it falls. Seth Curry with 3 buckets here in the last 4 minutes.
You see the easy penetration right now that Dallas is getting.
Here's George. He's got another one. It's a 4-point Dallas lead. 2.5 left in the third quarter. Dallas trying to even this series at 1 apiece. Harrell strong, able to keep the ball in the grip. Scores the layup. Nice pass by George. 2-point game now. Finney-Smith. Oh, big shot right there. A 3-pointer. Here's Lou Williams. Good pass. Green. Oh, met at the rim. Porzingis and Finney-Smith both there to greet him. Finney-Smith, the trailer, no, passes it up, finds Hardaway for 3. Yes, sir! George can't answer. 11-point Dallas lead coming to the end of the third quarter here. Burke at the controls, dribbles into it, knocks it down. Chance at the last shot. You saw Terrence Mann check in right now on Finney-Smith. Here's Burke going to the rack, and the scoop is in! He's got 4 fouls. Kawhi on the drive. Kawhi throws it down. Leonard makes it a 10-point game. Kawhi Leonard now with 29 for the night.
You can see the determination on the Clippers' faces right now, just trying to take it into the hole.
Oh, and Boban, count the basket. It's Boban. Shot clock down to 6. Burke got to make something happen here. Kawhi's all over him. Tough shot, and he hits it. Trey Burke able to escape the claw.
Because of the attention to detail, attacking the creases and being unselfish.
Shamet on the drive. Shamet all the way in. The finger roll is good. Now Burke. Marcus Morris on it. Burke blows right by him for the layup. Wow. Trey Burke, have a night.
They're going to probably have to play that a little bit more and try to get back in.
Lou Williams. He'll pull a 3, and he hits it. Sweet Lou with that sweet stroke.
Clippers running a little bit of a top, a 3-man weave that gets them into a little bit of their rhythm to let Kawhi go one-on-one.
Kawhi working on Kleba, the spin, the score.
Man, just good looks can't knock him down. It seems like each one he shot in and out. 3 for 14 now.
And 1 of 7 from behind the arc. A little scoop by Curry. Just the confidence is oozing right now with the Mavericks bench. George. You knew he had that one lined up. Just his body language told you it came off his hand well.
I'm just not used to seeing the Clippers switch up defenses this many times based out of frustration.
Oh, how about the passing? The hockey assist to Curry. Right set up Porzingis. Curry. Yeah. Seth Curry. Starting August 15th only on Bleacher Report. Lou Williams all the way to the cup. Scores the easy layup for the Clippers. And Williams high off the window, gets his own. The putback by Lou Williams. Boy, that second jump was a quick one by Lou Williams. Clippers down 12, 3.5 to go in the fourth. Kawhi. Got it. Sweet move from Kawhi Leonard. How often NBA games, especially playoff games, the starters get out, you turn it over to your bench. Harrell gets the pass from Williams, scores it, and 1 for Montrezl Harrell. Shot clock at 9. Williams on Doncic. He gets by him. Doncic springs free and scores it in the lane. Maybe fish some golf balls out of the lake and have some fun. I'm looking at you.
I know you.
No Patrick Beverly. Jared will have more on that. Landry Shamet gets the start. It will not be Reggie Jackson tonight. So that's the change for the LA Clipper. Inserted into the starting lineup for this playoff series. This is a lineup with Kleba in it. They didn't play much together during the regular year as Kawhi answers on the other end. A huge loss for Los Angeles.
Well, that's why they're going with Shamet this time, and he's a very solid defender. Porzingis lets one go.
Deep range, Porzingis. He's got that game. Although earlier in the game, Doncic did convince Carlisle to keep him in the game after he picked up his third. Kawhi going to work on Kleba and finally hits.
And that one play, this play right here, is giving the Clippers so much trouble.
And Luka gets by a ball and scores at the rim. You saw Montrezl Harrell check in. Zubac's out. Ball on the floor. George has it. Shot clock at 8. Got time here. Kick it to the corner. Morris for 3. He's got a three-pointer. First of the game. Clippers opened up on an 18-2 run in the first 3.5 minutes. In game 2, the Mavericks jumped out to a 15-2 lead in the first 4+ minutes as Kawhi Leonard hits his third basket of the game. This is more level here.
Morris, pressure 94 feet. No help from behind.
Doncic gets all the way to the hole, score the basket and one. Here's Morris on the take, looking for Harrell again. Bumping his way in, and Harrell scores on Porzingis. The virtual logos, but you're still in the bubble. Reggie Jackson on the floor for the first time. Kawhi, little turnaround. Ooh, he's got it cooking early. Moving it with Seth Curry at the controls. He had a quick 9-point burst in the third quarter in game 2, and he launches one from deep range. Seth Curry with his first hit of the night. So much talent, too, so much depth. And Clippers just haven't been on the floor together that much. They had so many as Doncic hits a 3-ball. Great production out of their bench in game 2. Here's George now. Quick release on the 3. He's got it. Paul George. Just 2 for 10 from behind the arc in game 2. He had his pocket pick. Seth Curry now a race to the basket. Curry goes with the reverse with the left hand. Smart. Doncic pushing it. He's got Boban on his wing. Doncic blows right by, missed the layup, and Boban scores it with a foul. Landry Shamet got the start tonight. Oh, two-handed jam on Boban. And one.
Got switched on to Porzingis and was in no man's land.
Turnover. Shamet threw it away. Here's Burke again on the drive. Burke, layup is good. Back-to-back possessions. He went for 23 points, 10 rebounds in 36 minutes in game 2. He's got 7 now. Leonard behind the back. Pull up. Got it. Doncic with George on him. Redirect. Got a hand on it. Did Kawhi Leonard force a turnover? Leonard all the way to the rack. He'll take it down as Kawhi Leonard. Mavericks down 11. Doncic with Leonard on him. Here's Porzingis. He passes up a 3. Now he'll pull it and he'll hit it.
Up on the 3-point line. Don't give him any room and expect Porzingis to see that next time and to attack that front foot and drive.
Shamet with that beautiful stroke. Trying to check Kawhi Leonard. Tough assignment for him this entire series. Kawhi, patient. Got it. Just absolute money. Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris started his year with the Knicks. 19 games with the Clippers. He's got it going here in the bubble. Here's Doncic. No, but the follow by Kristaps Porzingis. Release on the layup, and it's back to a 14-point Clipper lead. Doncic kicks it across. Curry lets Shamet pass by, steps into a 2. Seth Curry having an excellent second quarter here. About 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lou Williams fires a 3. He's got another one. The layup, the 3-ball. So many absences in the seeding games. Doncic leaves it for Porzingis.
I think it just puts everyone on an equal playing field, and you can tell that by the confidence of this Mavs team basically playing at a neutral site tonight, but playing like they're at home. They're playing like their crowd is willing them, trying to.
These were his first free throws of the night. 12-point Clipper lead with the ball. Shamet steps into one. Boy, Kawhi Leonard put it right in the pocket. Staring at a double-double tonight. Luka misses a 3. Gets his own. On the drive. Patient. Doncic scores it. Frustration continues. Dallas will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Kick it to the corner. That's Hardaway for 3. He's got it. Double team comes. Kleba's on him now. Leonard with 3 on the shot clock. Goes strong, a whistle, count it, Kawhi Leonard and 1. This round last year, a playoff team had this great bench in Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams, but they've added significantly for this particular run. Seth Curry hits a 3. Here's Leonard, finds Morris, extra pass, Jackson will pull another 3. And it's Kawhi Leonard, he is fouled. Got the offensive board, he's whacked. Doncic is down and limping. That left leg, left ankle, left calf. He injured that leg early in the game, in the first game of this series. And he is down in a heap.
I'm going to be the decoy on this play. I'm either going to score or I'm going to get it to the person that's going to score.
And Leonard is bumped. And count it. Kawhi Leonard goes back to the line. A chance at a three-point play. 96-82. It's a 14-point Clipper lead with the ball, and Kawhi just powers his way in.
You want to see a leader that knows his winning time. The last few plays, Kawhi has waved other players out and said, my turn.
And Kristaps Porzingis with a big three. Long-range missile right. Coffee in the game for the first time tonight as we wrap it up. Oh, and Burks turned it over right into the hands of Coffee. Here's Shamet, got a chance here. Three-pointer is up, and it banks home. Count the basket the way we know it. Curry with the scoop with a one-hander. Nice finish by Seth Curry. Curry now with 17 points. It's a playoff best for him. Lou Williams, that's vintage right there. But the ball's been in the hands of the others for the most part. Burke runs into a wall. Jackson on Curry. Curry gets a step on him, and the layup is good. What a finish. Seth Curry, how about him? Join the Clippers as teams with offensive and defensive ratings in the top 5 this year. Three ball is good for Finney Smith. And this Dallas bench, who was so brilliant in game 2, keeping them within striking distance right now. 12-point Clipper lead. Kawhi attacks Boban.
Williams just missed Kawhi in that post-up area, wide open.
Behind the back, Montrezl Harrell.
With that left ankle sprain, Luka Doncic will not return. If we get any more information before we're off the air, we'll pass that along to you.
14-point game. Mavericks looking to capitalize here. Porzingis on the run to the rim. He scores the layup.
Kawhi is their point guard. If you notice, he's been the ball handler on the last few plays, but he turned it over on this one.
And Finney Smith brings the Mavericks within single digits. Kawhi's looking for him. Finney Smith is on him, a great defender. George back to Leonard. Those two, all the touches, and Kawhi with a big three. Mavericks punch back and delivered a victory in game 2. Kawhi Leonard on the drive and a left-handed jam. And it's into the hands of Morris. Leonard kept it alive. Second chance opportunity for the Clippers. George leaves it for Zubac.
Finds an open man. Those are the type of plays that really frustrate a team that's trying to get back into it.
Finney Smith all the way in, gets a layup. Been a lot of Kawhi tonight, sitting on 34 points. Morris, bullet pass, Shamet. Shamet hangs and scores. New life for Dallas here. Curry, sidestep, three-pointer is up, and it rattles home. George on the take, stops, trying to get Porzingis up, and a flurry of moves. Paul George with a layup. Possession for Dallas. If they've got a fighting chance in this one. Hardaway, Shamet all over him. Hardaway goes to the hole, off the window, gets the bounce.
The Clippers into a quick shot, which they shouldn't take anyway.
3-possession game. Lead is 9 for the Clippers. Lou Williams leaves it up top for Zubac. Knew it was going to be a clash tonight, but the Clippers hang on. They win by 8. And they take a 2-1 series advantage in this best of 7.
Magnificent through the first 3 games of this series. So Zubac at center. Maxi Kleber is the other center. Both teams struggling to shoot early. Just 2 for 9 combined. Leonard, the high percentage shot. And he thought there was contact afterwards.
See the action. They understand what you're trying to do. It makes it tougher, like you said, when you're random and they don't know where you're trying to accomplish.
Doncic, nice move, and shoots it over Zubac.
We were talking about it. I really like Shamet. Tough, competes, can shoot the basketball, takes pride on the defensive end. A guy you certainly can trust.
And that
Clippers by 8. We're midway through the first. Nice feed inside. And Tim Hardaway able to finish. Paul George. And George able to knock it down.
Wanted with more minutes.
Because when Patrick Beverly comes back as Doncic gets deep in the paint, be out of the rotation.
Jackson from the elbow. That's good. Reggie Jackson 3 for 3 now, Mark, off the bench. Seth Curry stripped from behind, lost the handle. Poor George with the defense. Alley-oop goes to Michael Green. And defense leads to offense for the Clippers. They're up 13.
And I think this lineup on the floor can score. Their problem and challenge will be defensively for me.
Everybody's had a problem defensively with Lou Williams. Has scored almost as much as the starters, led by this man. Lou Williams throws it up. Pass deflected. Zubac's able to hold on. Banks it in. And a foul. There he is, professional scorer. Lou Williams throws it up. It goes, and the foul. And a chance for a three-point play. He's got 11 points in 8 minutes. Lou Williams makes his drive. Off 1 foot. Rattles it in.
But crafty, get you off balance, and even on that move.
As we approach the midway point of the second. Doncic with a rebound. Trying to draw the foul on Green. Continues all the way, coast to coast, off the glass is good. Burke lines up a 3. That's good. Trey Burke once again with his 7th rebound. He's got 6 assists. Hasn't scored a heck of a lot. Drives, gets inside, right on cue, count it, and the foul.
It's a great sequence of Dallas scrambling.
Burke, little fake, pull up, baseline jumper is good. Trey Burke, 13 points, and it's a 7-point game. An undermanned Mavericks team trying to battle without their second leading scorer. Doncic and the foul. Again, using his body to shield the defender, taking the contact from the line. Doncic once again getting in the paint.
It's your bad. You don't have to tell us.
Leonard draws a foul. Shot's good and one. Oh, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard misses. Long rebound. Trey Burke, good hustle, outrun Lou Williams to get to it. Burke drives, reverse layup is good. Sweet move from Trey Burke. 15 points in this one.
Yes.
Kleber the finish.
Maxi Kleber throwing it down.
Ewing basically rested it on his hand and then turned it back over, so I benefited.
Finney Smith connects on a 3. That's his second three-pointer. 5 on the 24. Oh, nice crossover. Burke to the basket, and it's good. Trey Burke once again dazzling.
Easy laying.
A former lottery pick with the Utah Jazz who wound up having to go down to the G League. He said it was a very humbling experience. Oh, nice Euro step from Doncic. Pass finds its way to Hardaway. Hardaway drives, reverse layup is good. And the Mavericks retake the lead.
It's a bad play by Luka that time.
On the steal. Doncic takes it away from Paul George. Drives inside, fake, shot, banks it home. Mavericks are getting blown out in the second quarter, down by 21. No Porzingis more. Janovic throws it down. Another assist, and that's number 10 for Doncic.
We appreciate it forever.
Lou Williams, what a shot from Lou Williams. How did that go in?
Off the backboard, that's when you're living right. I think with his skill, his strength, that running start is just too easy for him.
Lou Williams, this time the scoop layup banks it home. He's got 20 points.
And I'm going to help off Kid Gilchrist.
Doncic again, sneaks inside, finds a way, finds the hole, and banks it in. It's been a boost off the bench once again. Doncic drive, falling away, up and in. Luka Doncic dazzling once again, and the lead is back to 7.
Wait, Jr. and then Kleber does a good job running in transition.
Lou Williams, he's been a scoring machine as well. 22 points, he's 8 of 12 from the field. Burke against Reggie Jackson, back up top, Seth Curry. Nice fake from Curry. Throws it up. Banks it home. And the foul. Big bucket after big bucket. Mavericks trying to tie the series at 2 games apiece. Seth Curry off the dribble. Gets into the paint. Pulls back. Falling away. Nails it again. Marcus Morris drives. Throws it up. Shot is good. And that's his first points of the game. Doncic on the drive. Falls back. Shot is short. Gets his own rebound. The put back. He banks it home. With the Clippers control.
But now they're making him isolate versus attack a big who's dropped back as Williams gets to the baseline and finishes.
And Rick Carlisle calls timeout. Jackson out of control. Doncic stripped and stolen by Lou Williams, and he banks home the follow. Doncic thought he was fouled. Doncic pulls back. Three-pointer. Bang! Luka Doncic from downtown. The lead back up to 6. Lou Williams is on Doncic. Long three-pointer. Puts it in! Luka Doncic from way downtown. And the lead is back up to 7. Back. Puts up another 3. Long rebound deflected. Reggie Jackson trying to save it. He does to Leonard. Leonard sets, fires, bang! Kawhi Leonard from downtown. We still have a couple of timeouts remaining. Dallas has 1, both teams in the penalty. Leonard drives on Kleber. Jump shot is good. Once again, that mid-range so lethal for Kawhi Leonard. 6 seconds to go. Leonard on the pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound and a quick timeout.
Guy who can jet it to the basket. So Doncic, against all this switching, doesn't have to try to make every play. Because right now, to me, he's overholding.
He played 41 of the 48 minutes. Leonard gets inside. Turnaround jumper's good. Another 30-point game for Kawhi Leonard, who's averaging 33 a game in this series.
Just getting too much mid-range space.
Tim Hardaway misses the 3. Kleber had it, lost it, but Dorian Smith has it. Trey Burke for 3. Puts it in. Trey Burke once again. He's got 23. What a performance from Trey Burke. Dallas back up by 1. Lou Williams quickly counted and 1. Finney Smith throws it back up top. Kleber now back to Doncic. Gets in the paint, drives it more, steps back and banks it home to tie it again.
I like this matchup about Luka. Could use that strength.
Spins on Jackson, layup, it's good. 40-point triple-double, and the Mavericks are up 2. Into the hands of Kawhi Leonard. Kid Gilchrist is on him. Makes his move, gets into the paint, stops, kicks it out. Morris, a corner 3, puts it in. Marcus Morris from downtown. And the Clippers take a 1-point lead. Timeout Dallas. Finney Smith to inbound. Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
Let's go!
Huge loss for the Dallas Mavericks. We're ready to go. Game 5 is underway from the arena. Second of our doubleheader of playoff basketball on TNT. With Porzingis out, saw a lot of Tim Hardaway Jr. in Game 4, had 21 points. Mavericks have shown they have some balance. That's a good start. Paul George knocks down his first look. Finney Smith rips down the board. They have alternated wins in this series. Doncic with the runner. Dallas up 11-7 as we just get underway here in the nightcap. Doncic all the way in, throws it down into second gear and still.
About that screen by his big man. I mean, that's what you want, guys, getting you to the lane, giving you a little bit of extra room, and Kleber that time doing a good job.
George gets a friendly bounce.
Encouraging your guys because he's going to play the right way, and he's going to have to spread that ball around.
There's a good look from Finney Smith. Here's Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard gets his scoring started tonight. That's Hardaway on Kawhi Leonard. They clear it out. He backs his way in. The turnaround is true.
Oh, man, was that a beautiful play.
The chance here for the Clippers. Paul George active early on the drive, trying to clear some space, and George scores at the basket.
It's not the words of your enemies that hurt you, but the silence of your friends, and I think that's the frustration that some NBA players feel.
Blake, he's 29 years of age, and he's fighting right now. Hopefully he does pull through this. But we need change, and we need to examine why we're here and own it and fix it. 7-point Clipper lead. Under 5.5 to go in this first quarter, and Kawhi pulls a long two and he hits it. Doncic does have a couple of assists. Kawhi trying to extend this run. Gets deep, and Leonard scores and one. Explosive leaping ability. He can get to a place with those jump hooks that most can't deny. There's Doncic. Scores the runner.
Like what Coach Popovich said, and you have to show this, but it's appropriate fear. That right there, that cheering, that getting each other going, that's saying we got a team, y'all, that we're in a dogfight.
Doncic trying to turn the corner, does so off the glass. Easy for him. Shot clock down to 8. Williams goes to work. Curry's on him. Behind the back, kick it. Morris for 3. Yes. Here's George. Morris keeps it alive. Kawhi runs it down. Shot clock is off. Leonard goes quickly. It scores the layup.
You have to do that by getting in the defensive lanes, getting a couple turnovers early.
If you're just joining us once again, as George on the take, takes on Boban and scores the layup.
But he never settles. He's a bucket getter. He's a hooper. He's not just a specialist.
Williams drives, scores, and is fouled by Marjanovic. Curry. Another runner, and that rattles home. You know, Chris, to your point on Curry, you look at his game 4.
Good to see Reggie Jackson back in.
See what he has. He's going to fire up a three-pointer and squares it up right down the pipe.
Only had one house phone that people can call you on. Now you've got cell phones, you've got social media, all these people that can come at you with all this advice. Coach Doc Rivers said, I hope Paul George is listening to none of them.
Burke, to me, has just been inspiring in these playoffs. When I watch him play, I watch him playing like he's trying to. Another shot by Paul George. But this game the other night, he comes into the playoffs with only a few points, and the other night, he just goes off.
How satisfying is it for him as Hardaway hits a 3?
Did the circle of bases sign, like check it over. Oh, beautiful. Backdoor.
Kleber is around that injured ankle, Chris.
Yeah, they all tighten up, and Luke is just going to try to keep things loose. And speaking of loose, Kawhi gets loose.
Consecutive game. Doncic turns it over, looking for a foul. Might give the Clippers a block there. Jackson, nifty dribbling, dishes one to Shamet, who hits a 3. 2 massive runs for the Clippers in this game. Doncic whistles one over to Finney-Smith. He's got a 3.
Others on the bench get their rhythm going, so you want them to have an extended period of playing time. Kawhi, bang, baseline.
Damian Lillard, 37-foot dagger last year in Portland, and then Indiana the 2 years before that. George on the lob. They set up the first play for him, and Kawhi. Landry Shamet will find George. This feels like George is trying to put together a monster game right now, and all arrows pointing toward PG-13.
Prove it every night, and now that everybody's saying, oh, this is the Lakers team that we thought, yeah, that hurts the Clippers' ego a little bit.
Luka Doncic hits a 3. George with a rebound. Clippers trying to push it down the corner. That is Shamet for 3. With the addition of Morris to this Clipper team, Shamet now with 11 points. Here's Hardaway, answers with a 3 of his own. I beg your pardon, Finney-Smith. Smith with a rebound. Here comes Doncic and the Mavericks. And Doncic gets it in deep, scores on Morris. It's pulled the trick on Sunday. That had been the only walk-off in a playoff game for the Mavericks as Marcus Morris hits a 3. The whole season put in the work and not able to be here to experience the bubble. And thinking about those guys too. They're doing a great job covering these games.
Definitely.
Coaching experience running the show in a playoff game as Rick Carlisle is out. Here's Lou Williams on the take and scores the runner. That was a big turning point in game 1. Dallas did answer in game 2. There's Zubac. Nice feed and the finish with 2 hands from Ivica Zubac. Here's Hardaway with Kawhi Leonard on him. Bouncy is Hardaway, and the jump shot is good. Tim Hardaway had a nice playoff run here for the Mavericks in this series. Had 21 points in 35 minutes in Game 4. There's an answer by Kawhi Leonard.
Tight jeans, y'all are just the skinny jeans. You're wrong, man.
Kenny's he's the target tonight, man. He's wearing it in that studio. As Kawhi Leonard hits a 3. There is space on the shelf. The greatest. Here's DeLon Wright cashes in a 3-pointer.
Turnovers have been the story for Dallas. 11 turnovers tonight, and they've given their opponents 22 points.
Here goes Jackson, and high off the window. His second playoff series. Hadn't scored a point in the playoffs until this year. George fouled by Boban. Just do better.
Sorry, Matty. Sorry.
Here's Montrezl Harrell for 3. He's got it. Turn the favor for him. Love seeing that. This is a tight-knit group. George leaves it. Montrezl Harrell. And now they're up. There's just pouring it on right now. The NBA app for more details. Paul George, 13th career 30-point
You could take him
playoff game. And he adds 3 more to it. 33 for PG-13. Now you say it's time.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Game 5 for George tonight. Harrell goes to the cup. Reeves, Justin Jackson as well. Shamma turns it over. Jackson running it. Up ahead, right. And a two-handed jam. Coach at 125 career playoff games. First time he's ever been ejected. It was a frustrating night for Dallas, and it started in the first half as Harrell puts 2 more on the board. Patterson. Hey, he's got another one. 20th made 3 in this game. 20 for 31. 65% success rate from behind the arc. As far as offensive rating goes, Mavericks set an NBA record with an offensive rating of 116.7 this year. Harrell scores again. Inside the NBA, presented by Kia. Coming up next, EJ, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq.
Hitting them in the head, yeah. Hit me on the Instagram, fans. We used to hit y'all in the head with the great Dirk Nowitzki.
3-pointer in the corner. Clippers shoot 63.1% from the field tonight. That's a playoff record as well. A record-setting night in a lot of ways. They put 154 on the board. Paul George, 35 points.
And before we talk basketball, how about that national anthem singer, Ty Harris? What a voice that guy had.
In different locations also.
Oh, my
Outstanding
goodness.
job.
Was originally scheduled for Thursday night. And they played Game 5 on Tuesday, but of course after the boycott, led by the Milwaukee Bucks, says Paul George's first shot is good.
400 guys in a room trying to, with the diversity, with the different opinions, with the different agendas, trying to come together and unite for a purpose and a cause.
Mavericks have missed their first 3 shots plus 2 turnovers. Doncic against Zubats. Nice adjustment, and they get their first points.
Want to let these guys who are struggling get off, but invariably and subconsciously your team lets down. And for the Mavericks, as George hits another jumper.
Thank you, Cassidy. Well, you guys have known him for about 30 years, as have I, as Paul George knocks down a 3-pointer. He's been in the league almost 40 years, 21 as a head coach.
It's usually the offensive players that you're making those decisions on.
Would you have done it with the guy next to you?
Listen, and there's also some guys that you're waiting to get that second foul.
And create so much havoc on your defense, and especially with Boban getting ready to come into the ball game.
Nice ball movement here. Montrezl Harrell gets inside and banks it home. Harrell coming off his best game of the playoffs.
And it was a 4-5 series. And I'm surprised it was only 157. I thought it was like 190.
I don't know about Bird missing and all of those other things that he went off about.
Well, you can look it up.
Finney Smith drives inside, count it, and a foul. And the Mavericks with a chance to tie the game.
It was amazing. how good these guys were.
Kawhi Leonard pulls up, knocks down the jumper. Leonard, his first field goal, his first points.
How great was Patrick Ewing?
Oh, my goodness.
Doncic spins, wanted a foul. 60% for the Clippers, 50% now for the Mavericks. Oh, a hard foul by Morris. And Doncic up. He wants to go back at him. As we just mentioned, these two have had a bit of a history.
The second act during the dead ball is a flagrant foul, penalty 2 resulting in ejection, and 2 more shots. However, we will shoot 4 to make 3 because you can only score 3 points on this play. And their ball will be side out with 24 on the shot clock.
Same with Kawhi Leonard. The ability to play through things as Doncic hits a 3 is absolutely critical.
Matchup for Jackson, though they're sending a second defender right away at him. Finney-Smith inside, Boban Marjanovic, and an easy 2 once he gets positioned down low. Gets inside, nice feed inside, and Zubac with the flush. Lou Williams gets in the paint, draws the foul, count it, and 1.
That energy and effort you need when you're talking about winning.
Paul George, short rebound to Leonard. Leonard on the follow. Hammett's back in for the Clippers. Height advantage Paul George here, and it makes it easy. Burks just 6'1".
Very good.
Hardaway for 3.
Hardaway Jr.
Realizing that they was taking advantage of the size, goes into a zone, so now the Mavericks change their defense.
Leonard spins away, gets into paint, count it, and 1. Whole new ball game, as we keep saying here in the bubble. Leonard just kind of takes his time, finds his spot, and gets to it in an easy jumper.
Well, that's a masterful move, almost like a great quarterback and his ability to move in the pocket and not worried about being sacked. He didn't panic at all.
Doncic gets inside, banks it home, and a foul. Montrezl Harrell tries to sway with him. Ball knocked loose. Leonard diving on the floor. Gets it in. And a slam dunk there from Jermichael Green. By the way, just for the younger generation. George drives, and it's foul. Count it, and 1. George drives, and it's foul. Count it, and 1.
Continue to play a lot of zone.
Leonard against Curry. Tough matchup there for Curry. Leonard rattles it home. He's got double figures now.
It's inexcusable.
Nice feed inside. Kleba, oh, blocked by Shamet. How about that for defense? Shamet to George. George from the corner. Three-pointer is good. Leonard chasing Doncic. Goes right at Zubac and floats it up over the 7-footer.
To loosen up the defense against Luke.
There's no question they've been a great shooting and great offensive team all year as Leonard knocks in a 3.
Obviously, he's their second leading scorer, but do they miss him more defensively or offensively?
Definitely on offense as Leonard throws it down.
Are they the best offensive team you've seen since the late 90s?
Comparison is the thief of joy. I'm not going to.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah. Got to regain their spirit and know that the three-point shot can come back just as quickly as it left them.
Leonard sidesteps or actually goes between the 2 defenders.
But to me, it could start with getting a string of stops and get your offense going.
Shamet from downtown.
Of Coach Lute Olson and also Cliff Robinson. 2 guys that impacted in their own way and certainly thinking about their family and loved ones also.
A 23-point lead as we're midway through the period.
Didn't you tell me that your dad had a chance to coach Cliff Robinson's brother?
He did. Craig Robinson.
Well, we have seen in the bubble a lot of comebacks, big comebacks. The three-pointer can do that as Doncic throws it up and in. So had that recent appearance on Inside the NBA with the guys at TNT as Doncic knocks it down. Coming up on a minute left here in the third. Doncic drives, sidestep, layup, count it, and 1. Chance for a traditional three-point play.
You played for him in the dark days.
How about that shot, the one-hander from Kawhi Leonard.
of the bounce back and turnaround for the Clippers.
Doncic leans in, draws the foul, got Leonard, counted and one. Luka Doncic now here in this quarter. Doncic spins. Finney-Smith hits the three straight on. That cuts it back to 11. Doncic, Marjanovic. Feed inside. Finney-Smith clears a little space and banks it home.
If I'm Doc Rivers, I'm getting Kawhi Leonard back into the ball game, trying to put this Mavericks team away.
Doncic from downtown. It's a 6-point game. Holds it above Curry. Floats it over in the corner. Finney-Smith, nice feed. Marjanovic throws it down. 8 points, 5 rebounds for Marjanovic. Bots finds Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with 4 to shoot. Goes inside and throws it down with 2 hands.
But this is when you have a great isolation player. You get, I think that's like 4D or 5D, something like that.
You just freestyling right now?
I think it is. Leonard hits another one.
Leonard against Kleber. Again, Kawhi Leonard. 5th straight game in this series. He's at 30 or more.
And he has absolutely rolled here in the second half.
Doncic steps back. That's good. 97-89. Leonard wants the ball. Hardaway on him again. Fires. Connects Kawhi Leonard. Another intoxicating performance. Doncic misses. George the rebound. Clippers look to push. Jackson, no hesitation, knocks it down. Reggie Jackson from downtown. But he's done it every postseason. Jackson hoists that one up. That's good. Reggie Jackson, another 3-pointer. And the Clippers open up a 16-point lead.
And up a 3-pointer to Tim Hardaway Jr. in the corner, realizing it was his mistake. Didn't get frustrated.
Tim Hardaway answers back. Hardaway kicks it out. Good scrambling defense here by the Clippers. Doncic, the Euro step, layup, count it, and one. They defended that possession pretty well. Burke, a running start. Trey Burke drives, gets inside, and just gets it over the rim. Nice left-handed switch there from Trey Burke. Paul George across the lane. Jackson again, puts it in. Reggie Jackson from downtown. In the 4th quarter. LA Clippers advance to the 2nd round, led by Kawhi Leonard. More greatness in the postseason. The 2 longtime friends, Rick Carlisle and Doc Rivers.